Hey guys, we had a Avengers Infinity War trailer here that just dropped yesterday. Unfortunately, I was busy at work and stuff. I didn't have time to get through it, so I figured I didn't want to do. I watched it so many times, I wouldn't do a reaction to it, so I figured I'd just do a breakdown to it. Now, I tried to go through it and get all the parts that I want to talk about, but there's like 47 clip images that I got from the trailer, so we'll see how we go through this, and we'll try and see how this turns out. So let's do this. Let's jump in this. So the first shot we get is of like a gold look of this sky and stuff. Looks kind of cool. The gold kind of look to this trailer is kind of interesting because we've gone through so many different versions of the Infinity War trailers, Infinity War posters and stuff, and when the first one we got was a bit of a gold look to it. So this looks pretty cool like that, and I can't wait to see, is this Earth? It looks like Earth a little bit, but this could be a different planet. We'll have to wait and see. And then the next one we see Tony, and at first I thought he was holding maybe someone like Tom Holland or Peter Parker, and maybe he was dying, because if you saw the leaked footage, you see this scene. It looks like Peter's apologizing to him, which if you want to check out the leaked footage, I have a breakdown of the leaked footage that you can check out where I describe every last bit of it. I'll try and put it in the annotations or something, but if not, it'll be on my channel. So here we are. This looks like just Tony with one dirty hand or something like that. And maybe looks like he just lost someone. So hopefully this is when he loses something. We'll have to wait and see. And then we see Bruce Banner crashing into the Sanctum Sanctorum right there, the Doctor Strange's place in New York City, which is pretty cool because what I've seen of other people's breakdowns of this is that this scene is actually a reference to a scene that Silver Surfer happens to Silver Surfer in the actual comics. Now, I've been reading them all on my phone. I haven't gotten to this one, so it definitely makes me want to finish reading the entire collection of the Infinity War stuff. Hurry up and read it before the movie comes out, because that's pretty cool that they did it with Bruce Banner rather than Silver Surfer, since they don't have the rights to Silver Surfer just yet. And then we get Doctor Strange and Wand. That looks pretty cool. Then we get Vision and Scarlet Witch, and they're hanging out together, and Vision looks like he's human and stuff, and there's Scarlet Witch and stuff. But the crystal there looks kind of interesting, because who knows? Does this mean is that the hole that's left after it's been ripped out? Is this him just trying to look normal so that they can hang out and go out on dates and things like that, and people don't freak out that there's a purple red guy just flying just around there type of thing? Maybe that could be it. I don't know what, man, he can't cover that. Maybe that's the best way he can cover that. Who knows? Or maybe did he revert to some sort of human-like form after Doctor Strange brings him back? Let's say Thanos takes out the stone out of his head, and then Doctor Strange brings him back in some sort of humanoid form. That would be cool. But we'll have to wait and see how that works. And then the next one we see Thor, which to me looks like something on the Guardian ship and stuff, so that we'll have to wait and see what that means with this. If this is the Thor's ship and stuff from the end of Thor Ragnarok, or if this is the Guardian ship and stuff that we see at the end of the trailer. Then we see Bruce Banner working on the Hulkbuster, which is kind of ironic, I guess, but it's fitting since obviously they're going to need the Hulkbuster for Thanos. And it looks like, I guess he's talking to Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, and then we have Black Widow in her blonde hair. That looks pretty cool right there. It's just the eyebrows. When I first saw this, I was watching it like at work without sound and stuff the first time I watched it. So it was, at first I thought, wow, did she shave off her eyebrows? But no, it just kind of lightened and stuff, and it kind of disappears. So it does look funny at first, but now after I've seen it a few times, I kind of notice the detail. But it does look kind of weird, and it's gonna be cool to see. It's going to be interesting to see in the shots in the movie when it's going fast by. Are you going to be able to notice her eyebrows? Is it going to look like she's shaved off her eyebrows? Because that's what it did look like for me. But I think it looks cool, and we'll have to wait and see how this happens. Hopefully, maybe before Avengers 4, she'll go back a little bit to red and stuff, since you can see that it's a little bit of red dark in there, like she lightened it on the outside and stuff. And if she's on the run all the time, if she changed her color because she's on the run, maybe she doesn't need to change it to color it every single day, because she's on the run. She doesn't have time to color it every single day. She just needs to color it as soon as it starts to change back to her she could leave the roots and stuff. It's all that she needs to do is fool the security cameras and all those things that people would use to find her and stuff. So we'll have to wait and see how that works. And then we get this shot. I want to put this shot in even though there's no characters or anything, because it reminds me of the trailer from Dark Knight Rises and stuff, how when Bane blows up the bridges and stuff. Except this time we have the Avengers Tower in there, so that's kind of cool. And also reminds me of a bunch of the trailers and shots from the Netflix movies that we've had there. Another shot here we have is Doctor Strange, Bruce Banner, and Tony Stark and Wong in the Sanctum Sanctorum. I guess this after Banner landed here or something like that. Maybe Tony flew in to see what's up and stuff, so that could be cool. And then we see Tony trying to leave, and we see Tony leaving, and then we see Peter Parker with his hair standing up on his arm. That's pretty cool because we saw that this part was also in the leaked footage that was shown at Comic-Con. And then we see, so that was pretty cool there, the first time we see Spider-Sense in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then we see these portal things that Thanos is doing. That's cool, seeing the Empire State Building right there. And then we see a close-up version of it, how it's destroying all kinds of cities and stuff. And it reminds me a lot of Avengers 2, there, Sokovia and stuff, when they were destroying everything. So that looks kind of cool there. And then we see the whole team again. We get Doctor Strange, Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, and Wong just on a street. I thought it was right outside of the Sanctum Sanctorum, but that doesn't look like it's the case to me right here. I don't see it anywhere in the background. It's interesting that he has his chest piece back because, you know, he lost it. He had that removed in Iron Man 3, so that's going to be cool to see where that comes back in and how things change with that. Or is this some of the set photos from the Avengers 4, which recently when this trailer was released on Good Morning America, Sebastian Stan was there, and he just said that it came out, which today is a Thursday, yesterday was the Wednesday when it came out, and he said that Monday when it happened, when he was filming, he didn't know what movie this one was. His scenes he was filming on Monday was going to come out in. Which movie is it going to be in? Avengers 3, Avengers 4? Who knows? So maybe this is a side effect from time travel that's rumored to be happening in Avengers 4 or Avengers 3. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it's a theory. We'll see. So here we see someone crawling over bodies and stuff, and doesn't really see who it is. But it looks like long legs to me here, so I'm thinking that it's one of the Thanos' children, Thanos' army type thing. We see a bunch of different people, but no one recognizable that I can see here or anything. But it does remind me of the Age of Ultron dream sequence that Tony Stark did have from that was caused by Scarlet Witch and stuff. So who knows? Maybe that could be him there, but not sure just yet. And then we see Loki handing Thanos the cube and stuff. That was pretty cool. We did see that, you know, the wink to that in Thor Ragnarok and stuff, that he was going to keep it, and we saw this clip. Actually, I knew that this was going to happen also because we saw this clip in the Comic-Con trailer. So if you're at Comic-Con, or if you saw the leaked footage, which I did, you saw that there. And then we see a cool shot of Thanos. He's just, you know, first we see the portal, then we see Thanos stepping out, and it disappears behind him, and then we get the cool shot of Spider-Man, which is the exact same shot of Spider-Man we saw in the leaked footage, where he just kind of flips down and lands, does these cool poses, and then you see him standing up in his Civil War comic style costume, which is pretty cool. But no words on whether or not the arms are going to be a part of it or not. I forget if that was been confirmed, or if Tom Holland has talked about that or not, but I feel like he's going to be pretty close to he's going to try and not say anything any from now on and stuff. So here we got a cool shot of this huge thing. I'm not sure what this thing is. Definitely makes me want to read the Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity Wars comics and stuff. Hurry up and finish that. We see this Thor that is in it. Maybe it's some sort of portal that he's trying to stop, or I don't know. It sounds like it looks like he's trying to do something, but it doesn't look like he's trying to break it. It looks like he's trying to use it type thing. So that could be cool to see whatever that is. And then we see this one of Thanos' children. Not sure which one it is or what her name is. She throws her staff, and she throws it at Captain America, who's in the shadows. He catches it, but it doesn't really show any details. It's just a black figure and stuff in the shadows. And then we see Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, saying, you know, put up the fences, put up the army, you know, all that stuff, and get this man a shield. And then you see Captain America step out of the shadows with a beard, and it looks so awesome. Love it. And then we get just a shot of Scarlet Witch, but nothing really in this can tell where she is or anything like that. Just some dark room. Although from the leaked footage, from what I remember, this was probably in this scene it changed to Vision locked up somewhere. So who knows if that had anything to do with it, or if they're just cutting things together to mess with us and to put us off on a wrong path, and they do that all the time in these movies. And then we have a cool shot of just the Hulkbuster landing, but that again was in the leaked stuff. It looks like maybe Wakanda behind him or something. That could be cool. Maybe Hulkbuster gets upgraded with Wakanda technology. That would be cool. Maybe a Hulkbuster out of vibranium. I don't know if they would have time to completely remake the whole Hulkbuster, because who knows how long Bruce Banner and Tony Stark, took to make this whole thing. I mean, if in Age of Ultron, I don't know. I guess I gotta watch it again to be able to see if they say how long it takes. Because I imagine if Thanos completely melts it away and completely throws away the Hulkbuster suit, how long would it take for them to fully make one completely from scratch? I think that would take it just a little bit longer than an afternoon or an hour type of thing. So we'll have to wait and see if they do make a whole new one out of vibranium. That would be cool, but we'll have to wait and see if that happens. And then we get to see Natasha kind of attacking probably one of the, maybe it's Loki, or probably one of Thanos' army men or something like that. Looks like she's stabbing the person. Looks like the way she's doing it looks like kind of the same way she was fighting with the Chitauri in the first Avenger, when she was shooting them with their own weapon type thing. Maybe that's kind of the same idea. We'll have to wait and see. And then we see Doctor Strange, cool, using his powers and stuff. Ooh, love it. Looks like he has the eye and stuff, but it doesn't look like it's glowing green. But that could just be because they just haven't, they want to put more time into the hands before this, for the trailer, and then they'll just, put that glowing green, or maybe it's empty at this point. Who knows if it has its Infinity Stone in there. And then we see these like triangle things just dropping down, probably something to do with Thanos' ship, or some sort of thing for him to bring his army to Earth and stuff. And then we get a cool shot of Captain America fighting along, probably on. Looks like he's fighting in Wakanda with looks like that maybe T'Challa back there, fighting all kinds of aliens. Because in the next clip we get this 4-armed creature alien thing fighting Black Panther, and that's pretty cool there. And then we see Spider-Man getting crushed down, like just pummeled down by Thanos. That looks just awesome. I love the way he looks there, and the color on the suit. The light up in the eye is in the purple on Thanos, which is pretty cool because if I'm not mistaken, in the comic, Spider-Man does defeat. Not sure if that's how it was in Infinity War, but Infinity Gauntlet. But Spider-Man did defeat Thanos with a bottle of HP sauce or something like that, barbecue sauce, pretty much. So who knows? That could be really fun to see if that's how he gets defeated in this at the end of the day. So who knows? Then we get another shot of Tony, but this probably looks like the same shot we got the first shot of him, or the second shot of the trailer, but first shot of a character. Looks like it's the same shot there, and based on, again, like I said, on the leaked footage, it looks like it could have been some sort of scene where maybe Spider-Man's dying or something, but with all kinds of time travel and things, everyone could die, and then everyone could come back, and then so only a few people are actually left dying. But we did get the quote from Kevin Feige that not everyone, like that, this is the end for the Avengers as you know it type of thing. So not the end of the MCU, but the end of the Avengers as you know it will be in Avengers 4. So that could be cool there. And then we get the obvious scene of Vision getting his gem ripped out of him, so that's pretty cool there. I almost thought it was Loki or something with his staff, but it doesn't look like it here when you're zoomed in on it, because you got, one leg there, another leg there, and then maybe a third leg there. I don't know if that's all one person or if there's 2 or 3 people here. Who knows? But that looks pretty cool there. That shot's great. And then we get Thanos putting a gem on his gauntlet, which looks like the Cosmic Cube gauntlet and stuff. He probably smashes that. It would be cool to see how he breaks it. Does he break it? Does he stomp on it? Or does he just grab it in his bare hand, one without Infinity Gauntlet, and just crush it, and then pick out the pieces he needs to put it down, type of thing? That could be cool. To show his raw power without anything, and then we see a cool shot of Iron Man. I think we got this in the other shot before in the leaked one, but I don't think it was any visible at all to make out much. But there you can see like the reflection. You can see Thanos in the reflection on his suit, and that looks so cool. I love it. We see Thanos, with only 2 gems, and then he makes a fist and just huge and punches Iron Man, and just sends him flying. And we have all these things around here. I'm guessing these are ships or stuff, or they could be pieces of the Earth that he's kind of controlled and having them, come up and stuff. And I don't know, it could be all kinds of stuff. We'll have to wait and see what that is. And then we see the only shot I think we have, only first shot that we have of Sebastian Stan as the Winter Soldier with a bunch of Wakandan soldiers and stuff. That looks pretty cool. That looks like it could be someone, or it could just be a number. It could be Captain or Captain America, or maybe just another Wakandan soldier. Then we get Chadwick Boseman with the Wakandan Army, and we get Chris Evans and Sebastian Stan as Winter Soldier, Captain America. Looks like it's Wakanda behind there, and that looks really cool. And then we get Anthony Mackie as a Falcon flying over this army, attacking. We get a huge shot of after this also of Thanos' army versus Wakandan army, and it's like tons of people just attacking each other and stuff. That looks cool. And this person right here, to me, it looks like it could be maybe it could be someone like Hulkbuster, but it doesn't look like there's much color on it. So who knows if this is just a giant, bigger one of versions of the aliens that Thanos has. Since he might have more than one different alien species on his side, type of thing. So, and then the next interesting shot is the money shot with everyone in it: Captain America, Black Widow, Winter Soldier, the Wakandan Army, Hulk, Black Panther, Falcon, and War Machine all in one shot. That looks pretty cool there. And imagine that, they're running in this speed. Hulk's going to be running faster than them. And then he'll just probably leaping into straight to Thanos type thing. That could be cool to see that. And what's interesting in this trailer is that we never see Captain America's shield in this. So where is his shield type thing? Our last time we saw his shield was actually in Civil War. So Tony probably still has his shield. And I'm surprised we don't have a scene in this trailer with Tony handing him back his shield type thing. Or maybe I can't see that being in like the second or last trailer, is Tony handing him a shield. That could be cool. Or maybe it would be cool as if Black Panther, when he said earlier on in this trailer, when he said, get this man a shield. So they get him a shield, and it's the original classic shield that he had before the round one, the one that Jack Kirby and Joe Simon, that the one that they made up, Joe Simons, the one that they made together with the more triangle looking shield. That could be cool. Maybe it's made out of vibranium or something, or he just gets a whole new one, round, made out of vibranium and stuff, from Wakanda. Who knows? That could be cool to see that too. That could be really interesting. So let me know what you think. It also looks like Captain America has these sort of gauntlets on his arms. Who knows? Maybe that could make him punch stronger or something, because I feel like he's going to need something. But so would Black Widow and Winter Soldier. I mean, Winter Soldier does have the arm, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how things go and how these characters get. How are they going to take on aliens from another planet? I don't think they have enough strength. I mean, Spider-Man, should be strong enough. Is strong enough to take on, an alien type thing without needing to be upgraded. But we'll have to wait and see. So another shot we have here is just the Avengers logo, and then we have Thor, and then we have a cool shot of Thor with his eye, and then we have a cool shot of Guardians of the Galaxy. So I can't wait to see what this happens in the movie. And it's going to be really fun to see this. And I wish that this Guardian scene would have been the Thor credit scene. That would have been way better. But it is what it is. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes subscribing is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.